Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is well. It is Tuesday, December the 13th. We had a great day yesterday. Good morning, Quick Vic. Good morning, Judith, Kaisa, Gina. Good morning, my queen. I hope you're feeling better. Yep, you said a little better. Let me go back up and see who all else is in here. Much love to you, Quick Vic. Love you, brother. Welcome, Judith. I'm so glad you could make it today. Okay, guys. So, this morning has already been eventful. I went out for a cigarette. Larry ran out to take the trash because he forgot to take it out last night to the street. So, Thunder went out to TT, and when he did, he took off. And so now Thunder is gone, and he usually stays gone a couple of hours. So, of course, we've got the front door open just in case he comes back early, because he's usually not out at this time in the morning. It's usually in the evening time when he runs off. So maybe he'll find that every other dog is sleeping or every other dog is in the house where they're supposed to be, because he acts like he is a teenager who just has to get away from the house any chance he gets. So pray that my buddy comes back safe, first of all, and hope that I don't spank his little honey. I won't. I won't spank him. I will tell him no. I'll tell him no, no, boy. Good morning, baby girl Wendy. I got my coffee. Y'all, we went to Tractor Supply yesterday after we took my husband out to eat for his birthday. We went and ate the Chinese buffet. Sushi. Who could say sushi? Love sushi, right? Um, and we went to Tractor Supply, which you know is every man's lovely store. I love Tractor Supply. Who doesn't love Tractor Supply, right? Um, so we're walking through and my mother-in-law glances over and they've got these shirts, right? And she pulls this one out and look at it, y'all. It says she works hard for the honey. She works hard for the honey. Bum, 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 bum. So hard for the honey. Y'all like that? She works hard for the honey. So anyway, oh, let me sneeze. Bless me. Whew, goodness. Whew, I had to sneeze. Boy, that was a big one. Good morning, Captain Could have RC. Top of the morning to you. Hope everybody's well. Yes. Yes, I hope Thunder better get his butt home. I'm telling you. And y'all, he's so funny. I thought for sure, he wasn't going to run, but he took off. And of course, me and Larry are just standing there, just, because once he's gone, he's gone. He's fast. He's fast. Um, so today, guys, I'm going to read you guys something that really, we talk about the news. I'll go over some news and stuff. And this one really got me today. Um, there's a distressing video that has come out that shows a Chicago boy with Down syndrome being shoved to the floor by high school bathroom gang of cackling bullies before he runs into the stall and hides. So, y'all, this is footage that was videoed by high school teenagers of a gang of boys in a bathroom shoving a boy down onto the floor, and they were laughing and screaming and hooting and hollering. I've watched the video. It is very disturbing. Um, I'm just glad that it didn't go any further. The damage is already done, and it is terrible. This boy, you could see the look on his face. He doesn't understand why, and he doesn't understand what. All he knows to do is to protect himself and to go into a stall and hide himself. And, we have bullies in our lives from the time we're young. It's something that touches everybody's life. I don't care who you are, whether you're young or old. People can be bullied for anything, and people are mean, and kids are especially mean, and it's really, really sad. So, you know, I encourage you that, it's up to us as parents, to teach our children, you know, what is right and what is wrong. And what these kids did to this young boy is wrong. And there was at least 15 boys up to this one boy. So it could have been disastrous. This boy could have been hurt, but there was only one that shoved him. And they were kind of tussling a little bit, and he shoved him, and he went down on the floor. And you think about that, that boy could have been shoved. He could have hit his head on a sink and really, really hurt himself. And then this other boy could have been going to jail. And some of these boys are probably already going to go to jail because that was probably considered assault. Um, it's terrible. It is terrible, you guys. I saw this. I guess it touches home because I have a 12-year-old grandson who he's autistic, and he has Asperger's, and he is very, very smart. He's verbal. He as a young child, he was not verbal. Now he is verbal, but he has a disposition when it comes to social, being in social crowds and doing social things. He has a hard time, and he's in therapy for it, which is great because they help him in teaching different skills. But he has been bullied this year, and just for walking up and talking and trying to make a friend, he was looked at and told, "Why are you talking to us?" Like, and the kids are just fucking mean. I mean, really, what the hell? Why do you have to be so mean to somebody? Just because he looks different? I mean, y'all have to understand, I I live in a very conservative area, which means that even today, when you walk into a store, if I was to walk in with my son, who is mixed, he's 32 years old. I was married to a black man, my first marriage, and I had 2 mixed children, biracial, if you want to call it biracial or mixed or whatever. Um, if I walk into a store today, I promise you, even today in 2022, we're going to get looks. We're gonna get stares from people because I am of a different race than he is. Good morning, Miss R. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. And so, of course, my grandson looks just like his daddy, and it's horrible to me how kids that have learning disabilities have to go through the bullying that they have to go through. It's terrible. It's really terrible. So this this news this morning was really heartbreaking. I ask everybody to lift up this family, lift up this little boy. He's not little, but he's little to us. He's 15, 16 years old. He's got Down syndrome, and you know, it's just not right. First of all, I don't care if you have Down syndrome or not. It's not right to do that to anybody. But this is especially the case in this situation, right, guys? This is just downright sick. And so hopefully the kids that perpetuated this and were a part of this will be caught, and they will be punished accordingly, because there needs to be some consequences, right? There needs to be consequences. Even for the kids who were there just being the onlookers and heckling and all this, needs to be consequences, is how I feel. Because if you're going to take part in it, any part in it, then you're part of it, period. And I just don't agree with the bullying. You know, there's a way to say things that you can get your point across without bullying somebody. Um, so, okay, let me see the chat. I know your point that if we have someone we know that has been bullied, we also know someone has bullied. Food for thought. Yes, that's true, Miss R. Yes, this is what I was saying the other day that, our kids are in school 8 hours a day. And so you have to realize you have a short time, uh, to parent at home the weekend, and then, first thing in the morning and in the evening. You have to realize that these kids need to be told what is, morally right or in society, period. We need to teach our kids morals and values. Um, it all starts from home. Um, you can't expect for the teacher to teach, 35 children, uh, 6 subjects, and, teach them and watch everything that they do. And that's another thing. I really feel like there needs to be more, um, school, how should I put this? People that are there, resources that are there to help with the bullying issue. If you see something going on, say something. And that's one of the problems today, is that even when you go say something, nothing is done until they see it. They have to see it, okay? And since this was on video, they saw it. So, yes, we need to teach about bullying, and we need to take the appropriate consequences. If our child is involved in it, then you take the appropriate consequences at home, not just from what the school punishes you for, but you need to be punished at home too. That's what I believe. And if it was my child, that's what I would do. Um, yeah, that's a scary thought, Queen, is how many bullied kids don't speak up. Um, what's sad is that this was found out. It must happen all the time, and no one knows. See, that's what the article said, that parents had already been calling in saying that their children were being bullied, and nothing was done about it. And so that's what we run into. They always want to see something happening. It's kind of like the cops. It's kind of like the cops. Well, we can't do nothing until they do something. And sometimes that something, it's too late for you to do something afterwards, okay? It's too late. You have to take precautions beforehand, but their hands are tied. Yeah, Gina, exactly. Isn't that crazy? They don't want to teach our kids cursive writing, but they want to teach them how to be um, non-binary or binary. This is what my grandchildren are learning in school. They don't know how to read cursive writing, but they know what it means to be a lesbian and to be a transgender at 10 years old. Now, I'm not saying this because I'm against it. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that at 10 years old, I believe, in my personal opinion, that it is too young. Children should not be thinking about their sexual orientation at 10 years old. They should be thinking about cursive writing and reading a damn book. That's what they should be thinking. Good morning, me. Good morning, Dawn. Yeah, Dawn, that's another thing. A lot of children have that I wouldn't do anything wrong attitude, and that's one of the problems. That's actually a big problem because you want to take up for your children, and I understand that. But look, I've always been the kind of parent that was a reality parent. Um, if you mess up, I'm gonna whoop your ass, plain and simple. I was not that kind of parent. I was the fair kind of parent. I was the one that was like, okay, let's sit and talk about this. And sometimes I wouldn't. If you did something, I'll just whoop your ass, plain and simple. Um, I was raised old school, you know, and I did not take any disrespect whatsoever. And you can ask my son to this day, he will not disrespect me. He will not disrespect me, and he won't have anybody around him disrespect me, right? So my son had ADHD and was bullied. School wouldn't do anything. Yeah, that's sad. And did they end up doing anything, Indy? I mean, because the thing is that they'll say, well, we didn't see it happening. We have to wait until something happens. Well, how are you supposed to see it? You're not watching for it. You know, you're not, no, it's like no one is paying attention. They know this is going on, but yet they're not paying attention, right? Something's wrong with that. You know as well as I do, as an adult, we pick up on things that children probably wouldn't think we'd pick up on if you just pay attention. Just pay attention to what's going on around you, right? Yeah. Yes, Indy, and that's we are at a place where kids are telling parents what to do now. It's I want to do this, and so that's what you or they ask, what do you want to do? And I get you have all these choices. I'm not against having, learn having your children learn about choices, but let me tell you something. In this life, when we go along in real life, there are times when there's only one choice. One choice, okay? And you have to decide that you're going to make that choice count. So, you know, you have to teach your children that there are choices in life, but you can't always say, what do you want to do today? And these things will be done because that's not real life. Okay, we have things that we've got to do, and children need to be on a schedule. I'm very, very big about children being on a schedule. Dang straight, this lady got stuff down. I don't go down easy. I know you don't, girl. Me and you too much alike. I'll be going down there whooping some ass. See, I did too, Gina. I was raised in an era where we got paddled in school. It was just a given. I can remember my principal walking around with a long paddle. He was the nicest guy you'd ever want to meet, but he was not opposed to bending a boy over, especially boys. I don't remember girls getting paddlings, but I do remember the boys. The girls would get talked to though. And like Queen points out, a bullied child won't usually bring it up because they have shame and feel confused. As parents, we must ask a lot of questions. Yes, Miss R. Yeah, because we need to inquire with our children what's going on in their day. What are their friends doing? Recognize who their friends are. Pay attention to what your children are saying. A lot of times, our children are talking to us and we don't even hear what they're saying because we're so involved in something else. YouTube, maybe? Just saying. Yeah, quick. That's the thing is that if someone, and that's another thing, because we teach our children, a lot of times we teach our children, well, if a bully bullies you, don't do nothing, just walk away. Sometimes it's appropriate for you to knock the shit out of the bully, okay? Even if are the one that gets in trouble. I've told my kids that. Don't start nothing, but make sure you finish it. And the sad thing is India's right. That can't happen these days because your child will your snot box is your nose. Dagmar. Well, I'll just put it to you like this. I had a situation where TC was 13, Paul was 10, and a boy was bullying Paul, and he was messing with Paul real bad, and he went to hit Paul, and when he did, TC hit him, and the cops got called, and my son went to Green Oaks. Just saying. He went to little kid jail. Yeah, you want them to stick up for yourself, but the crazy thing is that when they do stick up for themselves, they're the ones that get in trouble and the bully ends up getting off, except getting popped in the nose, right? Yes, Captain could have. That's true. If you want things to change, you have to be a part of the community and go and demand for things to be changed. Yes, and you got to keep up with the policies and what's going on. What's happening in our school board. Who are you electing to be on the school board for your area? Things like this. There's a lot that goes behind running a school besides just the teachers being in a classroom, right? Yeah, yeah, Andy. Mine, yeah, TC, yeah, mine got kicked out. Crazy. Sue Letton said, snot rags or Kleenex. Good morning, Sue. Good morning. I cleaned up my paint mess for the most part. You've been listening? Okay, girlfriend. Glad we're talking about snot instead. Me too, Dagmar. Oh, y'all got me going. So, anyway, y'all, it really touched my heart when I saw this video. I wish I could play it for y'all and show y'all. Maybe I can. Let me see. Let's see. Do y'all hear those kids screaming and hooping and hollering over a child being abused? How do I do that? How do I do that, Megan? Me and you need to talk about that. We need to get together and talk about some things about StreamYard. We'll do that. Um, if you can send me your email or just email me, look in my about section and email me so I can get in touch with you, girl. That way we can talk after the live today. Um, yeah, because I want to learn how to do that. I'd like to do that, so I'm not looking at my phone trying to put it up to the camera. Um, oh, good, Queen. I'm sorry we didn't talk yesterday, girl. I came home and fell asleep, and I slept, y'all. I actually slept. It was on my husband's birthday. I feel terrible about that, but yet like I told him, I feel rested, and I needed to feel rested because I've got some things I need to do today. We're going to go live and do my pineapple jam. And before I do that, I've got to clean the kitchen and, do all of my stuff. So, I won't have time, Megan, right afterwards. I've got some things that I need to take care of. Um, but, yeah, maybe if you just email me and I'll email you back or my phone number, so we can talk and figure it out because I'm a little slow when it comes to stuff like that. But okay, guys, let's get into the topic today. Before I do, let me come on my phone because I need a cigarette. Um, let's see. Yeah, we could probably do that. Yeah, tomorrow after the stream, or anyway, either way it goes. Yeah, let's talk, and then tomorrow after the stream, I'll plan on being with you afterwards, so we can. Is that what you're talking about? Like we can do it behind the scenes and work on it? Yeah, that'll be the best thing to do. Um, okay, let's see. Okay, let me. I need to do this. Figure this. Okay, Queen. Okay, let me stop this. Okay, guys. Now, y'all, Thunder still hasn't come back. Y'all hear the roosters? Look, y'all, these are my chimes of Paul's, and they're singing this morning. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, that's okay, Quick. Yeah, you can give her my number, Quick Vic. Oh, wait just a second. Somebody's here. Oh, hey, Megan. Hey, I'm sorry. Let's see.
Why?
How much? I didn't see you back there.
I don't even worry about it. I wasn't back there for long.
Is that Quick?
Looks
Yeah, it
like it.
is.
Hey, guys. Let's talk about bullying. I know that we said we'd talk about grief today, but I just feel like we need to talk about this bullying topic because it goes on YouTube
Hmm.
um, just as much as it does in our real lives outside of YouTube. So,
I'm glad
how
I
have you
never
guys
had a
dealt?
problem being. I've never had to deal with being bullied.
Me neither, not until YouTube. But that comes with
Yeah,
the territory of showing up on panel. No matter what you have to say, no matter what you look like, no matter what you sound like, you're always going to find haters.
oh, of course.
Yeah, my mom put me in martial arts, so I never had an issue. I was very popular in school, through
Yeah, I got along with everybody. I never got
through
bullied.
grammar school, middle school, high school. I was a very popular kid, so I was lucky. But nowadays, I think it's worse nowadays. And my kids, I taught my kids if anybody tries to bully them, like I said
Yeah.
in the comments, rock his fucking snot box. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
even
but you
hesitate.
got to think about
Punch that
that
motherfucker right in his
quick.
face.
But you got to think about that quick. We can't always go around punching everybody.
I learned how to
You
be more
know?
diplomatic.
Hey,
Yeah, you can't.
I'm a
There has to.
non-violent
ain't
person.
nobody gonna bully my kid. Now, I've had my son do it already once, and my daughter did it twice already. And now you know what? Them
Well, I tell
kids
you
don't
what.
even bully my kid no more, and nobody
I tell you
bullies them
what.
anymore.
There's a petition going around right now for a bully on YouTube to be for their channel to be taken down. And you know the bully.
That happens all the time.
I know them.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
one
you know.
about
Yeah, you know
Really?
her. Yeah, you know her.
Oh, does it start with an S?
Yes.
Good,
Who's
good.
got the traffic? Someone's got
I
traffic.
do. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
Megan does. She's smoking outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Hi, Meg.
Yeah, that's assault in school, and so we have to. What other ways besides physical contact can we go up against a bully? Because let's just say this
You also
in
can't run and
YouTube.
tell.
Yeah, because in YouTube isn't physical. It is all words. It's
Yeah.
all words.
Yeah, yeah.
And
YouTube don't
so,
bother
yeah, but think about it, Vic. It don't bother you, but to a certain degree, take for instance the shit that went down with me. At first it did bother me. I was being doxxed. I was being called out for something that I clearly didn't do. And then I was accused of harmful, crazy,
me. Yeah, that's
um,
different. Yeah,
emails. And
yeah,
so that did affect me in a certain way. I mean, it affected everyone in my household.
yeah. Somebody putting a false narrative out there about you that's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
That
hard.
happened to me last night.
I mean,
What
I had
happened to
to.
Megan?
Someone
Go
coming
ahead.
in and
Megan.
saying, "Hey, if you support this person, I won't be your friend anymore." Like
Exactly. That has happened to me,
that's
Megan. That
bullying.
has happened
That's
to me.
bullying.
That's happened to all of us. Quick Vic, me, Indy Mom. Yeah.
I would never ask anybody to like not be friends with somebody just because I don't like them. That's ridiculous. I never ask people
I
to fix that.
Cap, Captain says I disagree. Too many people nowadays talk like they've never been punched in the face, bullying the wrong person. I don't think before it had enough, but it was at 200 last night. Queen says so. Yeah, there's a petition, and this is what I feel. I feel like if someone's going to sit there and bully you and call CPS on you and have your children go through the shit that she's making those kids go through just because you're pissed off about something on YouTube, that is stupid.
Oh, wait, hold up. Captain could have RC. What did he say?
Uh,
I disagree.
I
Too many
disagree.
people nowadays talk like that they've never been punched in the face, bullying the wrong person. I don't understand what he's saying.
I didn't quite
What's he
get
mean?
what he was saying. I don't know. He's going to have to go into more detail because I didn't quite understand what he meant. I didn't know what he disagreed
Yeah, what do
with.
you mean, Captain?
Yeah, Dagmar, I've got to go over there and sign the petition too. I don't know what we have to do it, but I'm gonna support it because, like I said yesterday to Tiffany,
Where?
I'll send you the link, or Indy can send you the link quick. But
Yeah,
like I told
send me
Tiffany
that link. I'm
yesterday, this is straight bullying on YouTube. They have straight drug her through the fucking mud. And it's ridiculous. And now
Yeah, it's
now the
ridiculous. It
children
is.
now her children are being affected by this shit. So bullying goes on even down to the children. Oh, that's beautiful, Megan. That is beautiful. I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty. My father-in-law
That would
does that stuff.
that
He
would be
loves it.
something good for me to get into, just to calm myself down.
I think you got your hands full with canning
You
and
think?
those chickens.
It's a lot of
God
fun.
darn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get off
yeah, I
my
Yeah.
do.
phone.
I
I
mean,
do have my hands
I mean, if
full.
you got full, yeah, I mean, if you got spare
Yeah,
time, it's great. But
with
you got a
YouTube and
homestead, man. That's a lot of
with
work.
everything with everything that I do, I'm
Homestead.
just too busy. And right now, I'm still
Yeah.
waiting on little Thunder to come home. Little Thunder,
Hmm.
that little boy.
Thunder better get his ass home.
I tell you, he's out.
He
He's
don't
out
come
like a
when you call
teenager.
him.
Hell no, he don't
He,
call when you call him. He comes when he
are you
wants to come.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow. No, my dog
No,
will
I
come right when
swear.
I call him.
If you see him take
Shit,
off,
that's
there's no.
scary, Mel.
I know it's scary. That's why I have to laugh about
What?
it, because it's hard. I
What if he
can't think
doesn't come
about.
back, hon?
I just pray that he comes back every time quick. That's all I can do. I can't think about the bad, because if I do, it'll send
How
me
m-
over the top.
how many times has he done this?
Oh, he's done it lots of times. He
Oh,
leaves
okay.
one
Well, then
way.
he'll come back.
Look,
He knows where
he
his
leaves.
food's at.
Oh, yeah, he leaves and he goes that way and he comes back from this way. So he makes a
I'm
whole
just,
loop.
I'm
He makes
backstage.
I just worry
it.
somebody don't grab him and
Oh,
take him.
who's backstage?
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't see anybody
Oh, okay.
backstage. Only you do. Be careful, Mel. Don't
I
get
got it. It's
porn
Megan.
bombed.
I won't. It's Megan.
No, it's me.
I know, buddy. I don't want to get porn bombed.
No.
He doesn't have a chip, Dagmar. Matter of fact, we were just talking about it yesterday. We were just talking about getting a chip yesterday.
Oh, he don't have a chip.
No, he don't have a chip. And me and Larry were in Tractor Supply yesterday, and we noticed this little thing that was talking about it. And so we were like, you know what? We need to get that for Thunder, because he does run off. He'll go out to pee, and usually he's always on a leash. But this morning it was dark 30, and we thought, okay, no big deal. He's going to go right here and pee. And he did. He went right there to pee. And then the next thing you know, buddy, he was gone. And once he's gone, he's gone. Like, he's that fucking quick. We should have
You know what
named him
else?
Quick.
You know, you know what else you could put on him? You could put a GPS tracking device on him.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another thing. It's just,
Yeah,
I know we live in the country. And so,
that's what I'm
I mean,
saying. Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
goes,
saying.
he goes and makes his rounds.
The
Okay. So
neighbors all
Captain,
know him.
yeah. Yeah. They know. We've been here 7 years. Captain could have says, basically, I'm in disagreement about being nonviolent with bullies. Sometimes bullies require a small amount of violence. Yes. Okay, I agree.
Absolutely, Captain.
Yeah, I agree
Absolutely.
with that. I agree with that. But I also have to say that when you're in school, not always can your children, let's say that child, you punch that child in the nose, and your child is 15 or 16. guess what? Your child is going to jail. In children jail, they
Not
don't have bond.
not if he's defending himself, Mel.
Not all the time. They will take your child whether they defending or not.
Well,
That's
then
how
I'll
it's
go
been
get
in
my. I'll
that's
just
how
go
it's been
get
in
my
my neck of the
child.
woods.
Then I mean, it is what it is.
Hey
Hey,
Emily,
Emma.
welcome,
And
welcome. Yeah, I'm just saying that there
Megan,
has
thank
to
you
be a
for coming.
way. Yeah, there has to be a way, that we can deal with bullying like Megan said in a diplomatic way. How do you talk about it? How do you deal with somebody if you can't? Okay, let's say, just like with the Drones or Eagles deal, how do you deal with that situation? I had to prove, I really didn't have to, but I wanted to
Right, I was
because
gonna
that's a
say.
natural reaction. That's a natural reaction to where you want to defend yourself and to prove, look, I'm not this person that he's making me out to be. I would never do that. I mean, it's a net, just like you came out and said, yes, I said that word, but this was in the context that I said it in, and people still took it and they bullied you over it. I mean, this is what people do, and it's crazy.
Well, I
You
mean,
guys worries.
he
Yeah,
he's
Don.
got he had people like there's people in your chat right now that don't come to my channel because of him, which is ridiculous. You know,
Well, and
but it is
just
what
like
it is.
but what did I say in the beginning to you? I said you've got to learn on your own. I can't tell you. You've got to learn on your own, and you did.
Yeah, yeah, I
We
sure
can
did.
tell people, all day long something, but until they see it for themselves, you know, and we can't judge them for that because we were there ourselves.
Matter of fact, I think
Yeah,
that person left anyway, but no biggie.
yeah, yeah. They can get you or your child on assault charges if you defend yourself or someone else, and it's crazy. It shouldn't be like that, but that's how they look at it. Let's see. How do I?
Facts,
Yeah, the only
Captain
situation
could
I
have
had with
RC.
bullying was people bullying my brother. He's my older brother, and I stood up for him, and he got mad. He was mad. Little sister had to stand up for him.
Yeah, yeah. That's where that pride comes in. Yeah, yeah.
But, nobody makes fun of
Listen,
my brother.
Captain says 90% of the time you can't reason with a bully.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
agree with him.
Yeah,
Yeah, like last night, there
that's
was no reasoning with.
yeah, yeah.
And
That's
I
You
right.
know,
wish
he came
I
in. He
really
came in just swinging. He just came in telling me to
and
shut that f up and like all. He was
and I felt
out of line.
bad, Megan. I wish you did not leave. I really
I wasn't
did.
gonna. I wasn't gonna sit there and listen to all that.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
after
I
all the work
wouldn't.
I put into his channel.
Yeah, that's
And I
bullshit.
didn't do the things that he accuses me of. So,
Yeah. Well,
but
look,
he
I'm
won't believe me.
telling
Like I
I
could go
almost
for receipts.
I almost was gonna drop him,
No,
but
that
I
would have just
wanted
made
to
him
hear.
angrier. And I don't
I
want
don't give
people
a
to
fuck.
not like him. I don't try to take. I don't try and take people away from his channel. I don't. He really does have that in his mind that I do. And I'm like, I've never done that. In fact, I tried to talk people into staying, but he won't listen to reason. He
yeah.
has it in his head
Trust
that I did. That
trust
I do that. And
trust me. I don't care who gets mad at me for any reason. It is what it is.
yeah, I mean, he did say like, I won't. Don't come to my channel if you're friends with Megan. I'm just like, man, that's so lame.
Hey, y'all
Yeah,
hold it
well,
down for a minute. I'm gonna go to the necessary.
I'm gonna be
You
friends
got
with
it.
whoever I want to be friends with, and that's just
Hmm.
the way it is. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, I think it's rather sad when adults are doing that. Like I didn't even have to deal with that in school.
I was gonna try and hopefully squash it, between you and him, and hopefully, but he's got he's what do you call the word? Uh, Stubborn. Italians are
Oh
very
yeah.
we're very stubborn. Italians are known to be very stubborn. As
Oh, I
I
know.
am, I'm very stubborn.
And he's set in his ways. He's always going to have in his head that I am conspiring against him, and I'm like I don't, and I haven't. But I mean, there's kind of it's. I don't come to YouTube for drama. I come here to hang out with my friends and have a good time and watch videos I enjoy. So when I don't go to someone's live streams, it's because I'm not enjoying them anymore. It's like it's not a boycott. It's not an ultimatum. It's just like, hey, this isn't fun anymore. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, he thinks and I'm not trying to talk other people out of watching or anything like that. And I won't bash him to other people if I
Okay.
am boycotting.
Morning, Ms.
I'm just
G.
Morning,
Good to
Miss
see you.
G. You were up at 4 a.m. waiting for me to go live. I was up at 4 a.m. too, wasn't I quick?
Yes, we were. I haven't
I was
gone
up
to
at 4
sleep yet.
a.m. Me neither.
I have not gone to sleep yet.
I, I slept
And
yesterday.
I got a bunch of shit to do today.
Damn, you need some strong coffee.
Yeah, I got some stuff to do today myself. I'm probably going to do the
Captain,
live around 2 p.m.
Captain,
Huh?
Captain said no. Captain said no, Vic. You Italians aren't stubborn, uh, one bit.
One bit.
Not us.
Yeah, he straight came in bullying you last night, Megan.
Just swinging.
It was
Yeah.
that I'm gonna be honest. That's the reason why I dropped down off the panel. I
That's
Yeah,
could
the
I
not
reason
know
I
it
sit
dropped
was.
down off
there.
the panel. I
I
don't
just
need to take
couldn't.
that.
Yeah, I couldn't sit there and listen to it because I was gonna say, "Let me tell you something, son of a bitch. You need to shut the fuck up. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, but you're not gonna come up here talking to nobody like that. You know,
Mm,
no."
Mel, you have
that's
the right to do that on my channel.
I know. Well, you tell me that, but I just, I forget and I don't want to overstep but man, that just and
No,
and I don't know the guy. I don't know the
you're
guy
like
like
my
y'all.
co.
I don't know you know.
You're like my co-host, though. You can say whatever you want on my channel. Don't
Well, I
ever hold
appreciate
your
that.
tongue on
I
my
will
channel.
I will make sure I do that from now
So
on.
from now
Thank
on,
everybody heard it. 21 people.
yeah, Mel has the right to speak her damn mind to
Quick Vic has
anyone,
spoken.
and if anyone ever disrespects Mel, they
You gonna
will
kick
have to
their
oh
answer
ass?
to me.
hell, Vic.
You gonna hit them in their snot box?
Okay, I'll fucking snot box them real quick if
Queen
they're in
says
Florida.
she's mad, went to make coffee and realized I have no cream or milk. Oh, man.
Oh, I hate
Yeah,
when that happens, but
yeah,
I
Gina.
make sure that never happens,
We're getting a cold front,
or
Gina.
my
I
wife
can feel
does.
the wind is blowing hard out there. It is getting cold too. What's up, Richie Loves?
Oh
What's
Lord,
up?
it was 63 degrees this morning, man. I'm talking, it was cold, and Christmas
63
morning
and
is
it's
supposed to
cold.
be 53 degrees.
Yeah, I think our high is
Yeah, that's
maybe
cold to me.
46.
Right?
That shit's cold to me, man.
He always cracks me up. Miss R says she was in the bushes
IP's in
last
here.
night. I don't know. Oh yeah, IP. Welcome, IP. Welcome. Good
Hey,
morning.
IP.
Yeah.
Right on.
On it.
Right on.
Miss
I
R says she was in the bushes and because of Megan and Mel being on the panel, but she was shaking her head a lot, she said.
When we were on panel.
Yeah. Captain says he almost married an Italian, fiery little thing, but sadly wasn't faithful.
Oh, damn.
That's
Ah,
messed up,
That sucks.
Captain.
I'm sorry.
I'm
it
sorry.
must have been an American Italian. Most Italian women are very faithful.
Queen, I'm offering you a kidney. We could do a GoFundMe to send you. I'm serious. Welcome, welcome, Richie Logs. I appreciate you. Okay, welcome, Jungle Walk. Jungle Walk has a question. Why is grief so universal? I think grief affects everybody. We can't get whether it's people, passing away or whether it's the loss of a pet or the loss of a marriage or friendship,
Or even a
um,
job.
a job. Yeah, the loss of, a YouTube channel. I mean, there can be all kinds of things that, and I believe that's why grief is so universal. It's our emotions that are involved, and we can't help that. That's a part of
Emotions are
our
pretty
life.
universal, no matter what
Yeah,
culture. Some
yeah,
cultures just treat their emotions differently, but everyone still has them.
exactly. He says, and do you think religion has tried to be a precaution to this? Um, Being an ordained minister, having that history beneath my belt, I'm going to say that certain religions have tried to be a precaution to this, and the way I'm taking this question is hopefully how I'm going to answer it will be the right answer. There are some organized religions that teach that grief is an emotion and that we are not to express our grief, that we should be okay with knowing that our loved ones are in heaven. What they tend to um, get to is not wanting you to have these certain emotions, and I have a problem with that because the word of God says even Jesus wept. If there's anything that anyone knows, there's the smallest, shortest verse in the Bible is Jesus wept. And that shows you right there that he had emotions and he gave us all emotions. And I don't really get into religion on here because I believe everybody has their right to what they believe. And I am not a Bible basher. I'm not going to be a Bible basher. Um, I'm not like that, but I do believe that
Or preach
religion,
the word.
yeah, yeah, I do believe that religion has tried to be a precaution to this. I hope I answered you right. Let's see, did I get it right? Oh wow, this chat has really went crazy. Hey baby, hey slap and tickle, hey honey,
Slap and
hey honey.
tickles. Luke. Richie.
Let's see, I'm going back up. Yeah, you need to watch that, Queen. You need to watch that, honey. We'll talk after this. I hope it's not a kidney stone. I'm looking for Jungle Walk.
It's easier for a female to pass a stone than it is a male, isn't it? Or is it the
Oh
same
my God.
amount
I
of
think it
pain?
still sucks no matter
I
what.
think it. I think it's just like having a baby, from what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Captain. Yeah, I believe, but I've never been the type of person. Um, I guess you could call me what they would probably say like a passive Christian. Um, everyone,
I'm gonna
you
go grab
know,
a cup of coffee and I'll be right back.
okay, hun, everyone has their right to believe what they're going to believe. And everyone, look, religion plays a huge part in people's lives. Obviously, it played a huge part in mine. But I do not agree with, personally, in my opinion, I don't agree with organized religion. I don't agree
Mhm.
with someone standing up telling me how how I can or cannot hear from God on my own. I have my own thought process. I can hear from God on my own and I can be led on my own. I don't need someone to teach me, um, how to do things, or how to believe, let's say.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I've got people in my family who don't believe, and um, my children are believers, but even they met many, many friends, even Slap and Tickle, my son that's in here in the chat now. He was a non-believer, and when he met my son Paul, who was the light of our lives, who passed away almost 3 years ago now, he led him to believe in the Lord. And Slap and Tickle is now a believer. But it all comes down to what God speaks to your heart. It can't be. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And I think that it's mean to do that. I think it's religious bullying, is what it is.
Mhm. To tell someone that they're going to hell or they're wrong because they don't believe the
Oh,
same way.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like.
and
I don't like that at all.
that's something that I have never gotten into, is trying to say who and who isn't going to go to hell,
Hmm.
because that's not my place, first of all.
Yeah.
And second of all, um, is everyone has their own decision. And I'm not saying if you don't believe you're going to hell, because I don't believe that either. So, see, I have many thought processes that don't line up with the Christian,
Hmm.
quote unquote, theory.
Yeah. The
Good
rules.
morning. Good morning, Yoli. Good morning. Welcome.
And I've had many debates that either were about religion or ended up being about religion, with some people that are real Bible literalists, and they're just after they get
I used
just
to be that
loud.
person.
What, you really? The Bible
Yes.
literalist?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I still,
to,
I still believe certain, I still believe there are certain scriptures that we can stand on, and it does change your life, because that has been a reality in my life.
mhm.
But that has to be someone's personal journey. It can't be
Yeah,
me trying to tell somebody that they have to live literally by the
yeah,
Bible.
yeah.
Not
That your journey
everybody's
is
going to
also
do that.
theirs.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
everybody's going to do that. That's not, I mean,
So
first of all,
you never would have made it in the Crusades.
no, I wouldn't have, right?
Not a passive Christian. No.
I've always been the kind of person, I just love everybody.
Mhm.
I just love everybody. And you have to really, really push me, for me to make me drop you. But I mean, I will. Like my name says, I'm a honeybee. I'm sweet as honey, but I'll sting your ass like a bee. Don't fuck with me. But
Yeah,
on
it
the
takes a lot for me to drop somebody too.
yeah, yeah, you have to really push me. But sometimes that first time is the only time you get.
Mhm. And I was
Jungle Wall,
up until recently, I was dating a Muslim, and I'm atheist.
right?
So that was
Wow.
pretty funny. He always thought that he would be able to convert me, and I'm like, if you can
Not
prove the
happening.
existence of a God, that would be amazing. But then you're gonna have to also convince me of Islam. So
Right.
you got your work cut out for you.
Jungle Walk says, I understand grief is something which sticks like the worst stain on your favorite piece of fabric, and getting it off is where the patience should be laid. Wow, that's
That's poetic.
That is very beautiful what you just said.
Very true.
And very true because as I've said before, like last week in our topic of grief, I said, grief, people think, just because there's 5 stages of grief and you go through this, you're going to get over it. You're
Mm-mm.
going to move through these stages and everything's going to be hunky dory and you're never going to feel this again. All the pain's going to be gone. And this is just absolutely not true. So, what you say about this sticking the worst stain on a piece of fabric, that's exactly because it soaks in.
Mm-hmm.
It
And it's always
soaks
reminded.
in.
You're always reminded of it when you look at it.
It's always there. You cannot get rid of the stain. And yeah, wow, what a statement. So I really want to leave that up there. I'm going to hopefully people can write that down.
Yeah. Something a website I went to was what not to say to someone who's grieving. And even though I've gone through the grief process as well and still do, like I read that and I'm like, oh man, there's some of these things I thought was okay to say, but now that I'm thinking of it, it's just, and
So
I'm gonna,
what are some of those things?
um, one of them is that, you know what they're going through, or where you're trying to equate your own experience,
Right.
especially
Right.
when someone is freshly grieving. It kind of feels like you're going to be one up in them,
Right, exactly.
and so it's just
Hey, Oli.
different ways to
Whoa,
say it.
whoa, Vic, your mic is like hella loud.
What happened?
You're really
It's
loud.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could turn it.
You
You could turn
turn
it down.
turn it down.
Okay.
It's easier for someone else to turn it down because he can't hear what he sounds like.
I'll do it.
I got it. You good?
Got
That
it?
used to be my job.
Yeah.
I was always, sometimes I would just sneak backstage and be like, okay, I got to fix these guys' mics because they're so off.
Oh my goodness. So
Is that better?
so so
Is
yeah,
that
I
better?
have to yeah,
Hmm.
that's better. Yeah, I have to watch that, because I've had so
Okay.
many losses, Megan. So of
Yeah,
course, when someone passes or something, I have to be very aware of what I'm saying because I don't want to be like, I know what you're going through.
yeah.
Even
Another one of them is she is in a better place
in a
now.
better place.
Hmm.
Yeah, I hated hearing that.
Yeah,
No, the better place is to be here with me. What do you mean? He's in a better
exactly.
place.
Damn right.
Hmm.
He's supposed to be with me. That's
But yeah, it's a good. And one of the things I used to say is that it will get easier. Or well, I didn't say it that way. I would say, with time, it softens the blow a
right,
bit.
right.
You know, but I mean,
And it
that's the same as it will
does
get easier. It does, but
with
it's not what
time.
they want to hear at that time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm trying to think of some more.
Oh,
Um,
I put the website
oh,
in
I
the
see that. Okay,
in
thank
the
you.
chat.
Yeah, good, good.
One is God never gives us more than we can handle.
Oh, I hate that because you know what? Can I be honest? That's nowhere in the
I,
Bible. Do you
I
know
don't
that?
believe in that. I don't believe in that.
That is nowhere in the Bible, y'all. Not
Hmm.
one place does it say that God doesn't give us more than we can handle.
Yeah, and then I read the comments on this page too, and that was insightful as well. So
Yeah, that's very interesting because we need to in grief we need to remember it's not just about our grief, it's about someone else's grief, and
hmm
we need to know what to say. We
yeah,
need to
Oh, I'm
learn some
sorry. Yeah,
things.
I am eating.
I tend to come off a little cold because I like sometimes I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be um, smothered or
Yes. Yeah.
and so then and I treat people how I tend to want to be treated. So like I'll be
Yeah.
the silent person that'll be there for him, but not push or not try to give words of wisdom. Just
Yes.
just to be there.
Yeah, that's how I am too, Megan. I'm really not that person that wants to push.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me talk. If that's what I need to do, I'll just talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if I need to sit and listen to you for 2 hours, I'll sit and listen.
Mm-hmm.
you know um yeah, that's I'm trying to think of some different things that were said to me. um
I mean, there are some on that list that are gnarly. I'm just like, what? People actually say that? Like, you have other kids, things like that. I mean, that's terrible.
yeah,
When
yeah,
people say that,
I've actually been told. I'll tell you one experience. This is one experience that sticks out. A best friend of mine of more than 20 years, okay, who was there when my child was very sick the first time when he was 15 years old. He was 26 when he passed away. Um, she happened to come over to my house with some other friends, and we were talking and we were having some drinks. And I'm not a big drinker, I smoke, but I was having a drink and something came up, and I started talking about Paul. And she literally looked at me and said, "Tonight is not the night for that. Come on, don't be a Debbie Downer." Womp, womp, womp.
she did not make that noise.
And
Did
I
she
said,
really?
yeah, I
I would have
said,
slapped her. And I'm
"Ah,
nonviolent.
I'm nonviolent too, girlfriend,
Yeah.
but let me tell you something." And that was my best friend.
Yeah.
And so it took me aback. It really did. I was so shocked. I couldn't do anything except cry.
Yeah.
And I was so angry. We have not seen each other in 2 years
Yeah. I imagine.
because I'm not the
Oh, Andy
I'm
one.
not the one to fuck with when it comes to my child. If
Mm-hmm.
you haven't lost a child, please do not tell me when is not appropriate to talk about. Any time is appropriate for me to talk about my child because I brought him up. Just because you have a problem with him being dead doesn't mean I don't have the right to talk about him just like if he was a living child.
Yeah.
Jungle Walk says, "Queen, resilience is a virtue. Being able to handle yourself at that stage, fully broken, really makes me admire you and love you from the other end of the world. Hope you shine bright for your child." Thank you, Jungle Walk. Where are you from? I'm curious. Thank you so much. Resilience is a virtue. I'll remember that.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make me cry, okay?
I had a good cry earlier when I was watching. It was called The Beautiful Mind of Christopher Hitchens.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, and it was just someone's tribute to him because he inspired him and said he
Yeah,
saved him from Catholicism, and I was just like, yeah, it was a tearjerker.
yeah. It's good to cry. It's good to let it
Mm-hmm.
out. Queen says the most hurtful thing said to her was by her mom, "Get over his death." Yeah,
That's shocking.
yeah,
That's absolutely shocking.
yeah. There's just been, there's sometimes that there's things said that, you know, really, really hurt and are very painful. And people just do not take the time out to think to themselves, hey, I, I really shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
If you don't know what to say, just don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just give a hug and be there if you don't know what to say.
Yeah. It is best if you don't know what to say. Just say that. I
Exactly. I
don't have the
don't know.
words. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm here for you.
Exactly.
Like that's perfect
Yes, exactly. I don't know
because
what
that
to
shows that
say.
you
I'm,
care,
yeah.
but you just don't have the words.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
let's see, you're in Manali, India.
that's cool.
Wow. Welcome from India.
Hanging out with us,
Yeah. He
honor.
has an apple orchard here, a few sites where I'm developing my persimmons. Oh, that's amazing. We have persimmons here.
We got oh well, I guess my dad lives in Southern California. I was gonna say.
Slap and
Nope.
Tickle says some people just don't have the empathy to even understand.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Slap and Tickle.
So
And it
true.
hurts. It hurts when people don't have that empathy. And, you know, it's sad to say, but I've had people that have even lost people that have been kind of harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cold. And you just kind of think to yourself, you know, and I just walk away from it. I just walk away and I have to tell myself, you know, just let it go because it's not worth it's not worth arguing over because these are my emotions. These are my emotions. I can't tell my emotions where to go. It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't. And you know, when you react on emotion, you know, you tend to regret it later, or just people are just going to say you're a hysterical woman because that's what they like to say.
Oh, well, exactly. Because, you know, how dare you defend yourself because you look like a crazy ass woman if you're defending yourself.
Yep, it's
You
so true.
know, I was screamed at saying, she's coming at my neck. She's coming at my neck.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Girl, if I was to tell, I'm going to have to tell you to go watch that video behind the scenes. I'll tell you what's up and show you what to go watch because it's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time.
Yeah.
You want to see who? You want to see his picture, Meg?
How do you put it up there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Um,
I can't. I thought I was on my live.
well, actually, if you hit present, you can put whatever is on your screen, and then she'll just have to approve it and put it up.
Okay, what now? What'd you just say?
If he wanted to share his screen,
Yeah.
just have to hit present. And I kind of walked you through it the other night.
Share screen.
And then you gotta pick what you want to share. Be careful with what's on your screen, though. You don't want it to have any personal info.
Do I have to do anything? Do I have to share
You'll
screen?
just have to approve it. It's almost like someone being backstage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Should be easy peasy. But yeah.
Let's see. Slap and Tickle, that's true. Psychopathy affects 1% of the population.
Mm-hmm. And some of them don't even know it.
What are you talking about, Richie Lokes? What are you talking about? My mother will say, you still crying over it? I had one chance to be a mother. I had a tubercle. Doctors removed my tube. Oh, my goodness, Miss G. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. And that is not nice to say from your mother.
No.
Awful. Yeah, Jungle, please come back and visit. We really loved having you here. I hope you subscribe and come back and conversate with us because I really liked what you had to say.
It's a lovely meeting you too, Jungle Walk.
My mom once told me just because you could tell your emotions fuck off doesn't mean they'll comply.
I like that.
That is so good, Captain.
I don't know what I'm doing, so I think I'm gonna have to drop down and come back up. God dang it.
Why?
Why you gotta drop down?
You're already here.
You don't have to show nothing. We can show it tomorrow. I'm gonna show her.
No, but I got this. I got another window open now, and I can't see you guys.
Oh,
that's gonna happen because you're gonna have to get off that screen in order to.
Yeah, I can't get rid of it.
And then you go back to StreamYard to share it, and then there'll be a little thing below the address bar that'll say "View this on StreamYard," and you can click that, and you'll be back to us.
Do what, Meg?
Did you pull up whatever window it is you want to share?
Yeah, but I decided not to.
Okay.
Okay, well, Buddy came back.
How do I get off this screen?
He came back?
Yep, he's back.
All right.
Thunder came back. I'm putting the
Why
fence
on
up.
Thunder? What do I
He likes
do,
being
Megan?
fed.
Just go back up to
Oh, yeah.
StreamYard and just hit StreamYard?
Just don't hit the X.
And it'll take me out of this window, right?
I don't know what window you're in, but if you click on the StreamYard, it should bring you back.
Megan. Do you remember the picture he showed and you said that must be a wrestler?
Yeah.
That's the guy we're talking
That
about.
Oh, the one that was a bully.
Yeah, the one that you said, oh, we were like, what does he look like? And you said, it looks like he might be a wrestler.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was on my phone. It was a tiny little picture. I was doing laundry. I don't know. I actually have to take my glasses off when I'm doing laundry because they'll fog up whenever I open the dryer.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put this thing to let it dry.
See you later, Richie Lokes. See you later, Richie Lokes.
Have a good one.
Yes, thank you, guys. Yeah, Thunder is back. Yeah, he's back.
What kind of dog is Thunder?
He is a pit terrier mix. It was a pit and a terrier that got together, and they had puppies, and he was doing a job in Shreveport, which is a couple hours away from here. And he called me and he said, "Do you want a dog?" And I said, "Hell no. I don't want any." I said, "I don't want anything that I have to take care of." He said, "Well, you don't have to take care of it. Me and Mom will take care of him. I just want you to have a companion. I think he'd be good for you. He's all alone and you're all alone, and I want you to have somebody." And so he talked me into it, and he brought him home, and I fell in love. I've never been a really big dog person, but I love my Thunder. But he's spoiled. He is spoiled rotten. I mean, he's real anxious. And we actually had to buy him these, you've probably seen them, these little shirts that you can get for dogs.
I'll be right back now. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, quick. And it's called, they're actually called Thunder shirts. And so I could actually call them up and be like, "Hey, my dog's name is Thunder. Can we do a..."
Yeah, can I get a shirt?
Yeah, can we get a shirt?
A little photo op. Nice.
Yeah. But we have to put those shirts on him just to calm him down, because yesterday we came home from eating out, and girl, he had done eaten a whole box of chocolate candies. He found it in Mom's room.
No, and
he got so sick last night.
Oh yeah.
He vomited, and it was nothing but chocolate, girl. It was the nastiest shit.
Oh gosh, that's gotta be gross. Ugh. That's not cool to come home to. Did he get sick before you guys came home?
Oh, I don't know, because
she just came home
we just came home to the mess, and he must have just gotten into it, because it wasn't 20 minutes later that after we were home, and he was throwing up. And
that sucks.
I was happy though that he was getting it out of his system, because I've heard and see Dagmar is saying that chocolate is toxic. Yeah, hey, Tiffany.
That's what I was worried about when you first said it.
Hey, honey, we've been talking about bullying this morning. I started out by talking about a 15-year-old boy. I don't know if he's 15. I'm assuming he's around 15. They said high school age. And he was bullied. He has Down syndrome, and he was pushed down and bullied, and it was caught on video. All these kids, like 15 kids, were standing around yelling and hackling and going on and just making fun of him. And so we've been talking about bullying this morning and how it affects us in our life. And I did bring you up. because I understand that there is now uh, oh shit, a petition, a petition that's out. So I want to make sure that we share that link, Queen Indie Mom, if we can. That way we can go and sign the petition to take down a bully.
Nice.
I'm tired of it. It has gone on long enough. And enough is enough, and you have to be able to fight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to be able to fight for yourself.
Yes. Ah. This style of painting is so messy.
I see that, but it's so beautiful though. So
I just don't
that's
like
good
locking
that you
my cats
that's good that you have the space, Megan. Oh, I got a rooster.
out. Yeah, my office seconds as my studio.
Yeah, that's what we're fixing to do. My husband's office. We're fixing to kind of fix it up a little bit so I can be in there for my studio and stuff.
Nice. Yeah.
Just do a little something in there.
You look like you just woke up.
Oh goodness, you're sick, Tiffany?
Oh shit.
Headache, sore throat. I feel like I'm dying, girl. Oh my gosh. I know your little boy was sick. Indy got you sick over the phone. That's funny because we've talked about that. We've talked about how close we are and how I've gotten her sick over the phone or she's got me sick over the phone.
Vic needs a link. I can put it in there.
Oh, can you? Thank you, because I'm not at my computer. I could probably do it on the phone, but I don't know how.
Oh, you just copy and paste. Oh, she's happy she's in here.
Oh, sweet girl. Hey, kitty kitty. Hey, pretty girl. Oh, I need me a good mouser. I need me a couple of good mousers.
I don't know if she's any good at that.
Yeah,
we really have mice around here.
I need 2 kittens that are firstborn and just from mommy's tit. That way they can be used to the roosters and won't attack my roosters. Hey, Matt. How are you doing, Matt? Welcome, welcome.
Hi.
Hi, kitty. Yeah, we've got some mice out in the barn, so I need to get that taken care of.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Hey, Quick. Hey, Quick. You back?
Can't hear you.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back. Girl, the wind is blowing crazy out here. Paul is just a singing.
You seem to be pretty protected from the wind, though, because I don't hear it at all in your mic.
Can you see those?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
He's singing to me, y'all. He sings to me. There'll be times I can be sitting out here and not wind will be blowing, nothing. Where are you at, Quick? What's going on?
He dropped off.
My bad. How's my audio now?
That's good.
Sounds like you got something in your mouth, but it sounds good.
Yeah, I'm eating a little something.
Yeah, there are times when my cat will post up like this in my arms and I can only type with one hand. So don't mind the typos. Where are you going?
I know some people just love to eat on camera, though. with no
Not
teeth.
me.
Shit is crazy. Mel knows them.
Come
Hey,
on.
Mel.
Okay, y'all there? My volume button isn't working.
Yeah.
Nope, she's smacking her tail.
I hear you.
Feisty.
Yep, Thunder came home, guys. He made it home. I went out to get on the phone to go smoke a cigarette, and Larry and him were coming in the back door. So, do you have sisters? Quick Vic, Miss R wants to know. You're very comfortable around females, like you don't
Hell
try to
no.
clean up sometimes. You only have one brother, right?
You know what?
You only have one brother?
Yeah.
You're just great around women.
Correct.
You're very respectful. You're very
I'd
loving.
He
rather
was
be
raised
around
right.
women than men.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's the same as me sometimes. I'd
Yep.
rather be around men, I guess, because they're more non emotional. And
The same way.
yeah,
I mean, I got my girls. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not uncomfortable around women. I just, I'm
Oh,
more picky.
yeah. This is cruel, honey, but I heard if you mix peanut butter with baking soda, then a cup of water with peroxide, the mice will eat and drink. Peanut butter with baking
Oh.
soda. Oh, wow. That's
Would
something
that
to
hurt the other
try.
animals if they ate it?
I don't know. That would be the thing. Well, the chickens aren't going to eat it. They're not going to
No.
eat the mice. And since I don't have cats, I wouldn't have to worry about them, you know. That's something to think about, though, Miss G. Thank you very much. I'm going to write it down for Larry, the chicken
Yeah.
whisperer.
Non-poisonous is always the way to go.
Yeah. Peanut butter with baking soda.
Mm-mm. Don't chew on the camera. Go. Get down. No, Tika. Little shit. She thinks he's monitors. She loves to jump up on my TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it's a big TV, but it's like
Yeah.
it's a thin. Hey, why are you teething or something? What's wrong with you? And she's all the things I built for her to climb and jump and be a cat on. She just insists. Tika, come here. I don't want to have to kick you out. Oh, you are gonna be in trouble. She's got a little mischievous little attitude. Whoa! Oh, that was funny. Okay, out. I tried.
Gina says my kitty leaves her kill at my front door. Yeah, I need a couple of farm cats. That way they can do some. So Miss G says keep that stuff away from cats and chickens. If that's the case, Miss G, I can't. Yeah, you know why? You know what? I can't. He can't put it out because the chickens would eat it, and that wouldn't be good.
I'll be right back.
Captain says he's tried that peanut butter trick with no luck. Yeah, I'll be willing to try it, but I'm thinking that he's probably going to say no because the chickens would get into it. And y'all, we've had a chicken that's been sick, and he's actually had the chicken pox. That's what it's called. Chicken pox. And Larry's been having to treat his skin on his head. It's been crazy looking. We're going to do a video on it whenever he gets through healing up, so we can show the progression of how everything happened. It's pretty gnarly. So why don't I have a cat? Um, to be honest, Miss R, several years ago, I had two cats, and I had them for about 15 years. I had a mama cat and a son cat, Cinnamon and Mustache. And they both passed away. And it was after that that I decided that I didn't want any more animals. And then when my son passed away, several years went by. And when my mom passed away, I'm sorry, not my son, when my mom passed away, um, Larry was doing a job and he came across Thunder and he brought Thunder home to me. So right now, that's the only reason we don't have a cat is, but we're looking into getting a couple of barn cats, um, which is needed. Do you know the 5-gallon bucket trap trick? I had great luck with that one, caught 17 mice in one night. Wow. No, you're going to have to tell me that, Captain. We have a 5-gallon bucket. We could easily do that. Mice can squeeze their body through a small gap. You could put it in a cupboard. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true, Miss G. He could put that stuff back into little areas that the chickens can't get to. Yes, Gina, I'm going to be going live at my time, 2 o'clock. I've got to, once I end this, which will be here soon, I'm going to get my kitchen cleaned up and get all of my stuff together and in the kitchen, which will take me a little while. And I will go live and I will make sure that Larry is in there to help me core that pineapple. And I've got 2 pineapples I need to core. And so I'll have you guys on my phone and then I'll have my laptop set up. So we'll do it like that. It's the circle of life. Down here, if you don't have cats for mice, the snakes will come for them. Hey, Thunder. Hey, Thunder. Hey, buddy. Did you run off? Did that boy run away? Did that boy run away? Did that boy run away? You see my buddy? You see my buddy? See? See, everybody, see? See, I'm buddy. That's a buddy right there. Yeah, that's that buddy. That's that buddy. Yeah. Okay, you go see Daddy. You shall see Daddy. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Oh. Okay, guys. I'm going to end this. I want everybody to know. Let me go through the chat. I've got some things I need to do before I go live and do my pineapple jam, y'all. I will be going live at 2 o'clock Central. Everybody show up. I hope everybody can show up. Even if you don't you'll enjoy it, I think. Let's bullshit and talk over me canning some pineapple jam. And
nice. So noon my time.
We didn't talk about grief today, but that's okay. We talked about bullying, which is something that is very prevalent in everyone's life. And hey, learning to grow my own. Welcome. Everybody, I hope you subscribe. Hit that share button. Share. And yeah, what time is it, Megan? What time? I've got 8:35.
I got 6:35.
Okay.
But it's 2 o'clock Central Time. Ms. R was asking.
Okay, yeah, 2 o'clock Central Time. So, you're down to can pineapple jam? All right, learning to grow. I'd like to learn how to grow my own.
Not many pineapple trees here in the Northwest.
Okay, yeah, Miss G, we can say a prayer for our queen. We can say a prayer. I want to lift the little boy up too that was the topic of our day, and anyone else that's being bullied. So, Father, right now we just come before you. I lift everyone up, especially this little boy, to you that has been bullied. I ask that you protect him, protect his mind, Lord, and be there for his emotions, Lord. Father, I lift Queen up to you. I thank you, Father, that she is feeling better. I thank you that sickness is gone in the name of Jesus. And Father, we just lift up everyone else who is going through anything that has to do with bullying. Father, I ask for protection, and I ask that you would teach them how to command the enemy to shut their mouth and to be gone in your name. And we thank you for this. Amen. 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 Oh, and Tiffany, too. We lift up Tiffany H., and we ask that you protect her from these bullies who are coming after her really hard, Lord. Put a hedge of protection around her in the name of Jesus. All right, guys. Amen and amen. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Quick Vic. Tomorrow, Megan, we have a date
No
after
problem,
the chat.
anytime.
We have a date after the
Absolutely.
chat for us to learn. And oh, you have your plant tops. You have your plant pineapple tops, Gina. Gina, do you have a quote for the day, honey? Oh, you got a pineapple growing indoors in Connecticut. All right. Yeah.
I would think it would have to be indoors because tropical
Yeah, it'd
fruits.
be pretty cold.
All right,
Gina
y'all.
Gina
Take care.
always has a good quote for the day, and so I'm waiting to see if she has one. Thank you, Richie. Have a great day, Dagmar. I'll see you on these YouTube streets, girlfriend.
Mean Streets YouTube.
The main streets of YouTube. Everyone have a good day. And until tomorrow, I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm sure something will come up. Up here she goes. To thine own self be true. There you go, guys. There's our quote for the day. And Captain, I just want to thank Captain for being here today and for the wisdom that he put in the chat. I appreciate you, Captain. Hope you come back to see us. All right, guys, I'm out. Honeybees is out.
Take care.
Take care.